It's a great opportunity. You are going to know everything about how comedy works and how to be a comedian in a new country from Mexico to the USA. Audrey, could you please introduce yourself and what do you do for business?
Hello, everybody. My name is Audrey Mora. I'm from Aguascalientes, Mexico, and I'm a comedian in New York. I'm based in New York City right now. Um, what you say? What did you ask me for?
Yeah, well, what is your business? What do you do for business?
So I do jokes for life. I write jokes, I perform jokes. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
I need to have like a skills for writing and performing in the same time.
perfect. And why did you get engaged in this business? How did you start?
How did I start? That was like 4 years ago. I didn't know that the comedy was like a option for me and a career option, but eventually I start to see a lot of people here in United States performing, and the people enjoy to go to comedy clubs to see people do jokes. And one of my friends told, "You are funny, you should try it out." And I was like, I'm not that funny. But I tried it out, and thank you to him, I start to do comedy.
And what do you like to joke about? How do you get, let's say, motivated, moved to write a joke or make a joke?
Um, First of all, I see what I think is funny. All the time I try to communicate what I feel that is funny. If I don't find it funny, I'm not going to be able to the people and on the audience will be able to laugh. I need to make them understand why I found it funny in the first time. That's
Hmm.
why I like that.
And so comedy and the joking are your passion. How did you discover that?
Um, so I think that since I was a little girl, I used to joke around. I used to make even like shows in front of my siblings, sometimes in front of my family, friends. Actually, I didn't have a lot of friends, but but I used to do that all the time. I was trying to make people laugh, uh, but I didn't know that it was like something that I could use as advantage for a career. Okay.
How long have you been, let's say, a comedian?
Um, I started in 2015. Actually, almost 16 because I started in January. I start classes in January 16, but I did my first performance in 2015. Yeah, like I just enjoyed so much the energy of the audience laughing about what you are saying. It's like a magical thing. So I just start to get this energy from the audience and say that I belong here.
Yeah, that's great. And is comedy enough to be a business, a life career?
uh, I planning to. Right now, I'm in a difficult situation, but I'm planning to do this. I I know that I am a professional comedian now. I'm doing this not for life because I'm in a student visa right now, so I cannot work and get paid for it. But I'm planning to get my artist visa and start to get paid for this comedy business. Right now, it's everything for the art. Like I perform for free. I just make myself know that I am here and I let the people enjoy my comedy.
Yeah, that is great to know. What are your plans for the future?
My plans for the future, they are great. They are awesome. Honestly, if I can make this possible, I will have my own sitcom, my own show that I will host. I want to be like a professional writing comedian, and write for even for other shows. I want my name to be there because I think that I'm really good at it. I really enjoy doing it, and also I have a talent for it. So I don't know. I just wanna. I just want the people know me, and I think that I have something valuable to say.
And how can you break into that circle?
How can I break? Like I'm doing it right now actually, because I'm working to get my papers to be able to be here. If I don't get not be able to stay here in United States, I'm going to be back in my country. Probably I'm going to start to produce my own shows and make it possible for me to grow in Mexico, and after that come back over here. It's a difficult business, but it's not impossible. And I've been doing it for 4 years, and I really fallen into the entertainment business. So I enjoy it. I have seen people how they work. I have taken internships. I have worked for free. I have like honestly, like I know how this works. I just make it happen for me.
Great. And how do you come up with your jokes? Do you depend only on yourself, or do you watch other shows, other people?
I like to observe other people too. I like to see what they found it funny. All the time, it's not around me, but all the time, like I have a notebook, and if it's something funny, I write it down and I work with it later. Sometimes I work with an awesome teacher, a mentor for me, Ross Bennett. He helped me a lot to do the writing exercise. Rick Crum is a big comedian too here in New York City, and he helped me to polish my jokes. So we made this reality event that everybody found it funny into something even funnier, to make it impact for everybody, and everybody feel related to the joke in the same time.
That's amazing. And what should the audience expect when they come to see you?
This is it used to be a problem for me, because I always want to give them what they want, and I don't have the accent, I don't have the pronunciation of an American comedian, but I'm still doing it. And I found it that the Americans enjoy to see other people in the other language culture doing it, because they found it funny that we are trying and we don't give up, you know. We are there trying to do the same as they do, and trying to understand their own culture, because it's about that. Comedy is about culture. I'm the same, because I do comedy in Spanish and in English. I have seen the difference between the two languages, and sometimes things that I say in Spanish, they are not the same in English. So I need to change and find what every culture found it funny, and you need to adapt to that too, you know.
Yeah, sure. And what has been your inspiration? Is it a person, a book? What is it?
My inspiration, there are comedians. Honestly, in the beginning, I didn't know anything about comedians. People used to tell me names about that. Oh, this comedian is so awesome. Did you see this? And I was like, no, I haven't seen them, because I wasn't involved in comedy. I just say that oh, that's people is funny. That's people make me laugh. But I didn't retain that names. Honestly, for me, the first person that I said, oh, he's funny, it was Robin Williams. And I love his energy, his way that he bring the stage and everything, how he interact with all the audience. And he was a comedian, a stand-up comedian in the beginner. He used to go at clubs, work in a different open mics. He started as I start, you know. And a lot of comedians start in the same way that they start. So it's cool to see how people, even in the late night shows that you see on TV, all these people were stand-up comedians in the beginner. You don't believe that, because you said that hey, how this person was, but it's how they get discovered, you know, like doing stand-up comedy in local clubs, shitty places, because sometimes you go to places that they, oh my god, sometimes you even perform in front of 2 or 3 people. and you need to enjoy it, and you need to give the best of you, because you don't know if one of those persons or those people is going to make you big.
Yeah, sure. And when was your best moment on this career so far?
My best moment, I didn't get selected, but I performed in the Apollo Theater, and for me it was one of the biggest steps that I have made in my career. It's it didn't come higher as I was wished it came, but it didn't. But I don't know. I just enjoyed the be around all these artists, because it's all kind of artists, musicians, dancers, comedians. Everybody was there, like waiting for the line for the auditions to get in that stage to perform. It was only an amazing moment, you know.
Yeah, that's great. Okay, now get ready. We will listen to your jokes. Are you ready?
I'm
Give
ready.
me a second. Okay, everybody, here is the great comedian all the way from Mexico to the middle of the United States, Audrey Mora. Go ahead.
Yeah. Even I get a microphone, guys, just for you. So yeah, my name is Audrey Mora. I told you that because you already listened the whole interview. I'm from Mexico. Relax, I have a visa. Even if you hear me speak like, oh, who is she from? And I know that this face doesn't look like a Mexican person. And honestly, the only place I really look Mexican is on my passport picture. Not because it say that I am Mexican, but because I look like I just did drugs.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, not all Mexicans do drugs, but a lot of us looks like it when we have our pictures taken. Yeah, I didn't freeze. That's how I look in my passport picture. How everybody's doing with the quarantine? Over here, people often ask me what I'm trying to do to stay healthy, but I'm a Mexican living in United States. I'm just trying to stay legal here. The health is plus. And also, I'm worried about my relationship because I only see my boyfriend online. It happened to you? All the time, like we are talking on a video call, and my dear computer warned me that my connection was unstable. I said that, don't tell me, tell him, he's right there, look at him. Look at him. So I'm single now, and I had long time to think, and I came to the conclusion that I have two kinds of ex-boyfriends: those who secretly still love me, and those who are lying to themselves.
Oh,
Yep.
oh yeah.
Also, I'm the youngest of 8 children. My mom gave birth to me when she was 49 years old, and my dad was 70. Right about the time I stopped wearing diapers, my dad started wearing them. Yep, that's how he was. And my dad is so controlling me. As a matter of fact, being controlled, he just bought a large cemetery plot, so the whole family can be buried together. I always try to be an independent woman, but looks like not in this life, and probably not even in the next one. I always say no, and it's not all. My dad is, like I told you, that is so controlled. If he see a product on sale on the supermarket, he buy the entire aisle because we will eventually need it. Oh, and we will need it. We know what desperation is. It's a big family with 8 kids, one bathroom, and 2 squares of toilet paper left. And that's not all. We ate Mexican food 3 times a day. That's the problem. But I have a pretty good moments with my family. My dad used to take us every single Sunday to my favorite restaurant, Costco. all the samples we could eat. It was more like a buffet. My mom is now worried about me getting pregnant, but that will never happen because I have the best birth control ever invented. I'm working as a nanny. So I don't even want the kids they pay me to take care of. That's the problem. Now I love my boyfriend. I don't have anything with him, but when I first met him, he smelled like a Parmesan cheese. And I thought this is going to turn out one or two ways. It's going to be delicious or it's going to stink. Ended up it stank, but it was also delicious. I'm going to finish with this. I'm going to tell you about my mom. I told you that my mom has 8 kids and she's 49 years old. So the last summer we went to the beach and she decided to wear two-piece bathing suit. I don't know how to describe it to you guys. Have you ever played with a balloon that you blow it up so many times that it lost all its shape and it has a million wrinkles? Well, my mom looks like the balloon just burst and she tried to repair it with duct tape. Too many C-sections. I know. I don't know what they didn't install, like a zipper or something like that, right? Will be easy. Thank you so much. My name is Audrey Mora. If you want more, follow me.
Certainly will follow you, Audrey Mora. That has been exhilarating and amazing, really. Okay, as I can see that you are trying to be as much original in your jokes as possible. How do you achieve that?
It's not easy. I all the time I have like a 5 or 6 posts I were writing with a lot of ideas to make it funny, and I'm sure that I only have like a 1 hour material, but you just try to make them understand like it's my life. It's my life and it's original because it's my life. Like my dad and my mom were so old when I arrived here. Like everybody thought that they were my grandparents. About my boyfriend, he broke up with me this quarantine because we have a bad connection. Like everything is experience. You make these jokes have a twist to make them funny, but everything starts with a reality. Like it's real life. It's my life. So that's why it's original because nobody else has my life.
Yeah, true. It has been amazing talking to you, Audrey. I really appreciate these amazing things you have just said.
Thank you so much for inviting me. That is so fun.
Thank you.
I enjoy it all the time.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Bye.
Bye.
You too.